What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a new video, guys. So today we are going to be taste testing the new Miami Nights 2.0 formula. So I just got this in. The only 2.0 formula that I've tried so far has been hype sauce. That one was a huge improvement, so I'm definitely excited to try the Miami Nights 2.0. And I also have a fresh tub of the Miami Nights 1.0 to try that and compare it. So super excited about this, guys. And also just wanted to say, I've noticed a lot of you guys picking up the 2.0 formula to give it a try. And also I noticed a lot of you guys picked up the Borderlands 4 collab. It seems like that is pretty hyped. So thank you guys for picking that up and using code SHOCK. I really do appreciate it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into it. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys like the tubs and how they compare. Let me get a little bit of extra light in here. So you've got the 1.0 tub versus the 2.0. Here's the 2.0. The 2.0 has a lot more blank space. I really like the 2.0 because of the car. I'm a big car guy, especially JDM cars, so I don't know, I really like this. I really like this one. I'm not the biggest fan of all the blank space over here, but I do like how the blank space makes you kind of read the flavor profile easier. Then you got new and improved formula up here. And something that you'll notice that is different, if we look at the, right here. On the old one, it was 9.9 ounces or 280 grams, but the new one is 8.7 ounces or 248 grams. So you can definitely see that removing some of those like filler ingredients definitely made the tub a little bit lighter and the powder a little bit lighter as well. If you guys would like to see and compare the ingredients label, it's right here. You know, you have all those things that they talked about, removing the maltodextrin. They added some more taurine in there. And what's interesting is on top of the old one, in other ingredients, there used to be citric acid higher up above pineapple fruit powder. But now pineapple fruit powder, they have more of that in here than citric acid in the new one. So that's interesting to see. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and open these up. So I'm gonna open up the old one and the new one. Like I said, I've only had a sample, like a pre-production packet. I haven't actually gotten like a production packet yet. So this is gonna definitely be interesting. So I've got the old one here and opening up the new one. So you've got the new one and the old one. What's interesting is I actually feel like there's definitely a little bit less powder in the new one. The powder kind of looks the same. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but the scoop size has changed. Look at this. This is a new scooper. You got the new logo there. You still got the funnel, but I usually take that off, so I'm gonna take this off. But let me get the old scooper to compare here. So here you have the old versus the new scooper. So definitely a pretty big difference there, without a doubt. What's interesting, guys, is when GFUEL sent me the samples of the 2.0, they said that I should mix it with about 12 to maybe 14 ounces of water instead of like 16. Because apparently that's kind of what the new formula works best in. I don't know if the reason why they did that is it just really helps with the chalkiness to use a little bit less powder. I don't think that really makes any sense, but or maybe they just found a way for the flavor to be a little bit more potent in less powder. That may have been the goal also. Less powder, you know, but still just as strong as a taste, you know. So let me go ahead and get a smell here of the old one. About the same. I would say the old one actually might smell a little bit stronger. The new the new one right here. That scoop is a little bit over, but I've got about 15 ounces of water here in ice cubes. So I would say this is going to be, I'm probably at about 14, 13 ounces of actual water here if you subtract the ice cubes. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up. And I'm also going to get this one, which is about, this is actually like 17 ounces of liquid, but then you got those ice cubes, so this is probably like 16 ounces of water. And we're gonna get 1 scoop of the old formula. And let's go ahead and give it a shake, shall we? There we go, something like 15 seconds each. You've got the new versus the old, and you can definitely see that similar thing that happened with hype sauce. The new formula right here, it looks more like a clearer red rather than, this is more of like an opaque red, or powdery red, I guess you would say. And then if we look at the bottom right now, you can definitely tell there's already a little bit of powder on the old one, whereas the new one, there's basically none, which is really surprising. But let's go ahead and do this, guys. Let's go ahead and give these a smell. Old one, new one. The smell is pretty similar. I would still say that the new one smells a little bit less strong. But let's try the old one. Good old Miami Nights. Such a good flavor. Miami Nights was not really even that powdery of a flavor to begin with, compared to something like hype sauce or sage mode or the juice. Those type of flavors have a lot more citric acid and flavors or ingredients that make them more chalky. There's a look at the bottom here. Let's go ahead and try the new one. It's interesting because the new one has less powder, and I actually use a lot more water than they kind of suggest, which is around 12 ounces. I use like 14 ounces of water in here, and somehow the new one tastes stronger. Less powder, but a stronger flavor. So if we take a look again at the difference, look at that. See all the powder that's in the old one? And then look at the new one. Isn't that ridiculous? It's actually insane. They've done such a good job, guys. Such a good job. It's just better in all ways. It's better not only in flavor, but the powder and the mix and everything. It's just overall much better. When I say this one tastes more like juice, what I mean by that is not like a pulpy orange juice or apple juice or hard cider, or not hard cider, but cider. What I'm saying when this one is more like juice, I'm saying it's more like an apple juice that's been extremely filtered, and it's super like clear and liquidy and just not powdery or pulpy at all. This one is, you can kind of just, you can notice it's kind of a mixed drink. This is like, just, it mixes so well. Miami Nights 2.0, definitely much better. I'm super excited to try Sage Mode, PewDiePie. I'm excited to get that. I'm super excited to get the juice. I'm really excited to get the juice because I think that one's going to be so much better in the new formula. And then all these other new ones that are like just came out of nowhere. You got Nuke Pop. And I'm very surprised. I've been seeing a lot of love and a lot of hype about this 2.0. So I'm glad a lot of you guys are really hyped about it. If you guys have tried it yet, let me know. I know that Hype Sauce and Miami Nights are available and shipping now. The other ones are still going to be shipping soon. Once those other ones are available, I will definitely be reviewing them. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and peace out.